Yo, how's everybody doing? It's your boy College Football Weekly back here with another video. Week 7 of the rankings, guys, and I know I've been slacking. I'm on it. I'm going to try to get back into doing these weekly ranking videos, especially with the playoff committee in there. Absolutely baffling rankings coming out soon, but for now, let's kick it off. Memphis coming in at number 25 for me. They're undefeated, playing the American. May be able to challenge Cincy. I doubt it though, but keeping my eye on them. They always got a little high-powered offense, you know. They're 5-0 for now. I don't think that will last. I'm not sure if they have the first Cincy this year, but they're going to be them and Cincy are going to be the kind of battling for the conference there. Number 24, I got Appalachian State, man. This team, they're known for upsetting Michigan, but you know, the past couple years they put together some pretty impressive win totals. This year they're 4-0. One of those wins beating North Carolina, which I mean, you know, if that Clemson win means anything, you know, or if that that Clemson games gives us any indicator, that's pretty impressive. So you got to put them in the top 25. Number 24 for me, also undefeated, Arizona State, coming at number 23. I actually had them higher my ranking last week, but yeah, you guys didn't see it. That was on my radio show, but for me, that win was based off of that Cal win, right? Them, versus Cal, that was a really good win, and that Cal win is really not looking good anymore, and I just think there are teams that are better than Arizona State, you know, really kind of putting into picture and perspective how good that Cal win actually was. Coming at number 22, Baylor. Good to see Baylor, you know, getting things going again in the Big 12. Maybe they can make some noise, compete with maybe Texas and Oklahoma. I don't think they can win, but if they can compete, I would like to see Baylor, you know, get back into it. They're 5-0 for now. They've looked pretty decent so far this year, but yet to be tested. Kind of the same story with Minnesota. They've yet to be tested. They're 5-0, looking decent. You know, they cracked the top 25 this week, but you know, they're going to have to, obviously, versus Wisconsin. Maybe they can sneak in. If they somehow sneak in the Big Ten championship, that would be insane. But they'd obviously have to be able to knock off Wisconsin for that to happen. Number 20, you got Cincy. Cincy has the most impressive win on here out of all of these, you know, 25 through 18 teams. They beat UCF. UCF is a team I think that won't lose again this year. I think they're going to finish 10-2. Obviously, this is a down year for UCF. I predicted this game before in the preseason. I said Cincy's going to knock off UCF and they're going to win the American for themselves this year. So far, the prediction's looking pretty good. Obviously, you know, I had some Northwestern predictions, and yeah. But so the Cincy prediction's looking good. I think Cincy's a really, really good team. Luke Fickell down there, great defense, pretty decent offense, but Cincy, nice solid team. They are definitely deserving that top 25 spot. Wake coming at number 19 purely because they're undefeated. You need another team in the ACC in the top 25 as well. SMU able to survive. This was one of the weirdest plays. Was it against I forget who they versed, but it was a kickoff and SMU let it go into the end zone and the other team scored a touchdown. So yeah, somehow SMU overcame a huge, I think they're down like 30-9, came back, won the game in overtime. That is just impressive for me for SMU. At number 17, I got Iowa. We still kind of don't know how good Iowa is. I feel like they played a close game with Michigan, lost 3-10. Michigan's defense did match up perfectly for Iowa's offense. But, you know, Iowa, they have to versus Penn State, I believe, this week. We'll see if that is, you know, I think Penn State's going to mop them, and we'll probably drop Iowa out of the top 25 next week. But, yeah, Iowa, you know, is a close loss to Michigan. Can't drop them out quite yet. Number 16, you got Boise State. Boise State, probably the best non-Power 5 team right now. Coming at 16. And I hate to say it, but I don't think they can get past 15 in my poll just purely because, you know, we don't see how good they really are based off of who they verse, you know. You got to respect them, but, you know, when I'm looking at, you know, if Boise State and Michigan were to play right now, I would pick Michigan, man. And that just kind of goes in with why I ranked Michigan. And Utah ahead of Boise State is because I think both of those teams could beat them head-to-head. Michigan, though, big win against Iowa. Still questionable. We don't know how good Iowa was, but they're ahead. Utah, I think they're just a tad bit better than Michigan, just overall, so they're above them. 13, Oregon, last Pac-12 team. This is the only team I feel like that has a chance to make the playoffs if chaos happens, but I doubt that will happen. Auburn coming at number 12. You got to put Auburn above Oregon because they beat them head-to-head. I almost dropped them, but I was like, that's not right, you know. It was only a couple weeks ago we saw Auburn beat Oregon head-to-head, so you got to keep Auburn ahead of Oregon. Notre Dame at 11. People giving Notre Dame the pass because they played a tough game with Georgia. No, that's not how it works here, okay? You lost, okay? We don't even know if Georgia is that good this year, and I'm keeping Notre Dame at 11. They've yet to prove anything. I don't think Virginia's the real deal. I don't know why people still have them ranked after we clearly saw they don't belong, I don't think, in games like, with the top tier teams of like in the top 10, top 15 teams. So, yeah. Texas at number 10. I purely believe Texas. I'm a pure believer. So why? I don't know why I am, but I just am. I like Sam Ehlinger, and he gets the job done. It's not pretty, but he gets it done. I think they're going to beat Oklahoma again this week for back-to-back years, man. I believe in Texas. Penn State, number 9. Undefeated, underrated, underwater. Penn State, man, they're very underrated. They had a close game with Pitt. They mopped the floor, obviously, with Maryland, 52-0, going to Maryland. Keep an eye on Penn State. I think they're probably going to be Ohio State's toughest test. If not, if it's either going to be Penn State or Wisconsin this year. It's going to be tough to see. 8, Florida. Obviously, good win against Auburn. Sloppy game. But Trask, I think he's the man for Florida. He's the man for the Gators. But I think I don't think Florida is going to be able to knock off the top tier teams like LSU because they have to verse them this week. I don't think they're going to be able to beat LSU. Number 7, got the Badgers, man. Wisconsin, man. This team, the only weakness with this team is the passing game. Running the ball. You probably got the best running back in the nation. Wisconsin's always got really, really good O-lines. Defense, amazing. It's just the passing game, and that's, how do you beat this team? You have to stop the running game. If you can stop it. I mean, you got Jonathan Taylor back there, man. It's no easy task to do. So they're at 7 for me. Michigan win is looking better now after they beat Iowa. Oklahoma, great team. Great offense. The defense for me is still the question mark for them. I don't believe in their defense, but their offense I believe in. With Jalen Hurts, it's doing good, but their defense I don't believe in it. LSU, similar situation with Oklahoma. They gave up, I believe, over 30 to Vanderbilt. This LSU defense, I think, needs to get it together if they want to be able to challenge Bama. Offensively, I think they're great. Joe Burrow playing great. I'm questionable on their defense as well. Number 4, I got Clemson. Yes, I know, Clemson. This team is not coming into their own, and this is purely kind of just based off what they did last year. And since somewhat, it's still kind of somewhat early in the year, I still take into consideration, what happened last year, kind of. But if Clemson keeps playing these close games with teams they have no business being with them, right? No business being in, if they have to do this against like NC State or not, just any team, like a lower tier team, unranked team, I will drop them. I will continue to drop week after week. But for now, if the playoffs were to start, I would still want Trevor Lawrence in there because, he wasn't doing all that great until the last 2 games last year in the postseason. So keeping them in there for now, obviously followed by Georgia. They have a good win against Notre Dame. They're another team I'm a little iffy on, Jake Fromm. I know their defense is good, but, can Jake Fromm win big games? Can he do it? Like the really big ones, okay? Yes, he beat teams like Notre Dame, but, top 5, can he do it? I'm iffy on their offense. And Jake Fromm. Number 2, the Ohio State Buckeyes. I'm holding off on the number 1 spot purely because I think Alabama and Ohio State are neck and neck right now with the best team in the nation. The only thing that separates these two teams is the quarterback. Tua is better than Justin Fields. I hate to break it to everybody, man. I really do. And this hurts me, man, because I'm a Ohio State fan. But when I'm thinking about it, man, who would I rather? Would I really want Justin Fields over Tua? No, I wouldn't. I'd much rather have Tua. I'm sorry. He's just better. Fields, though, he's still young. I think he continues to get better and better every week. We did see him throw a pick this past week against Michigan State. But, running the ball, I think he's a threat. Throwing the ball, needs to work on it more, but he can make some throws. He does miss some open receivers sometimes. But, yeah, like I said, both these teams are neck and neck. The quarterback play is the only thing that's different. And Ohio State and J.K. Dobbins, they might have a better running game than Alabama, but both these teams really haven't been tested too much. I think Ohio State, Michigan State, that win might look decent later in the year. The Cincy win, I think, for Ohio State's going to hold up. Bama, I'm not sure when their test is, but obviously they've got versus LSU. That's going to be big. And Auburn, teams like that. So just have to wait and see what happens next week. But, yeah, that's my top 25. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, I'll hopefully come back with videos like this, next week, my rankings. So, yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.